What is coming in for love? What is coming in for love? So, it looks like to me that someone has been feeling stuck, either mentally, emotionally, or financially. And I feel like this is somebody who cares about keeping everything perfect. You know, this could be somebody who works from home. You know, I feel like somebody has been working too hard when it comes to their finances. I feel like someone is constantly working so hard, working a lot of hours, doing overtime. And I just feel like this is somebody who doesn't have time for themselves. You know, you could either be a mom, you could be a single mom, you don't have to be a mom, you could be a single woman who just has no time to go out, has no time to spend time with friends. And this is somebody who just be home all the time. Like you don't really go out. Like this is somebody who likes to stay home all the time. And with the death card, it looks like to me that things are going to change. I feel like this is somebody who needs to stop what they're doing, and somebody needs to stop focusing too much on their job. The money's not going nowhere. The money's not going nowhere. And I feel like this is somebody who complains a lot too. That they never have time for themselves. They're always working all the time. You know, take what resonates. And I see things are going to change. I see transformation. Yeah, it's like it's like someone here has been working a lot. Like I feel like somebody here is like learning. You could be learning a lot. Maybe this is somebody who's afraid to step out of their house. Somebody here could have inner critic. Like I said, I feel like I'm getting more like this is somebody who likes to be very professional. Somebody who likes to stay home. Somebody who doesn't like to go out. You know, I feel like this is somebody who is learning a lot about themselves. I feel like someone keeps ignoring the call. Like someone here is not listening to their intuition. I feel like someone here blames themselves all the time. Or maybe this is somebody who judges themselves. Like maybe you're very judgmental. Maybe you're judgmental. Maybe this is somebody who has tried to meet other people, who try to talk to other people. And I feel like you're not feeling it. And you keep judging people too. Yeah, it's like you're somebody who's single. And that's the reason why love is not finding you. Because I feel like people focus on the wrong things instead of focusing on themselves. Instead of you focusing on loving yourself. It looks like to me like this is somebody who talks about it with their friends. Maybe with their family. Maybe with your co-workers. And I feel like you could be in a group chat. You could be having group chat conversation with people, like with your friends, like with your best friends, like with your besties. Take what resonates. And I just feel like this is somebody who is not happy. I feel like you've been trying to talk to other people. You've been trying to put yourself out there. And this is the reason why you stay home. Because you're like, what is the point of dating? What's the point of going out if I haven't found my soulmate? I haven't found the love of my life. And you keep judging. Like, you know, like start worrying about yourself and stop worrying about other people. You could be a Capricorn. You know, you don't have to be. Yeah, I feel like you're not interested in anybody. Like, you're really not. Like, I feel like you're overthinking it too much. You just gotta let it go and just go with the flow. I feel like somebody here has lack of empathy. You know? I feel like I feel like this is somebody who's focusing more on themselves than focusing on love. But there's nothing wrong with that. You know, you could focus on yourself. You could keep expanding. You're like, you know what? I'm gonna think about my growth. I'm gonna think about my future. Um, I'm hearing I don't need a man to give me what I want or give me the things that I need in my life when I could give it to myself. I don't know, that resonates for somebody. Somebody here could be an Aries, a Gemini, or Scorpio, a Sagittarius, a Capricorn. I did mention Capricorn. You don't have to be. Yeah, I feel like you've been dealing with people who are very manipulating, people who are very childish, people who don't know how to have a conversation or don't know how to hold a conversation. I feel like somebody has tried to put themselves out there. You feel like this is a waste of your time, this is a waste of your energy, because people all talk and no action. I'm hearing like people could be ghetto sometimes and you just don't have the time or bullshit for it. Like, you really don't have time for childish game. You don't have time for the nonsense. Yeah, like you don't have time for like bums. You don't have time for people to waste your time, people that are not energetic, people that are not passionate about things. And you know, I feel like you've been dealing with people who are very toxic, narcissists, people that are stubborn, people have lack of discipline, people that are very selfish. Yeah, you know, like listen, yeah, this is somebody who's thinking logic. This is somebody who's being honest. Like, you're being truthful to yourself. You're like, I don't got time for the foolish games, is what I'm hearing. Like, even though you gave it a chance, you're giving it a try, you're like, yeah, this is an opportunity. But honestly, honey, you're thinking about your future. You're thinking about your goal. You're thinking about your money. And this is starting to wake you up. Like, reality is hitting you. You're like, You're like, I'm focusing on me, my money, my future. You're isolating yourself from people, places, or things. You don't have time for the negative energy. You don't have time for the toxic people. You don't have time for anything or for anyone who are still living in the past. Because this is somebody who's self-confident. I see you having your victory. I see you having your success. I see you detaching yourself from things that no longer serve you. You keep it going. I see somebody being happy. You know, I feel like even though you complain a little bit, but hey, like, you have to do what you have to do. I just want to give people advice, you know, complain less. Be grateful every day for what you have. Appreciate what you have. Appreciate you have food in your house. Appreciate the fact that you God is in your life. God is guiding you. God is there to protect you. You know, but I feel like somebody gotta give themselves a break. Like, go on vacation, take a trip, book a trip or something, or like step away from your computer. Like, take a break, get off the screen. You know, like, go on vacation for like a weekend. Go out with your girlfriends or boyfriends, whoever. Like, you know, the gender doesn't have to the gender, you know, there's no gender here. So if this is your story, this is a love collective reading. If this is your story, if this resonates, keep it going, keep it pushing. Don't let anybody tell you anything, but please take a break from working too hard. Give yourself a mental break. And yeah, this is a love collective reading. Keep loving yourself and continue loving yourself. Don't let anybody tell you anything different. Thank you. Like, share, and comment, and let me know. And I'm off now.